Alright, so I looked at your first person narratives, and so far they're looking really good. But today what I want to talk about is vivid verbs. So we can take the concept and you guys can kind of revise and add this idea into your first person narratives. So to start, we're going to do a little activity. You might, you'll have to stand up. Go ahead and stand up. Okay, I'm going to say a word and you're going to act it out. And the words are somewhat related, okay? So my first word is walk. Okay. The related word, please stay in class. The related word,
can tell to take a walk.
The related word is pace. Okay, stop. Try another word. Smile and smirk. Are you guys noticing a difference in how you're acting both these words out? Or a series of words? Okay, so just keep the difference in mind. What about turn and twirl?
You can't twirl in both sports.
What about shake and shudder? And the last one, you guys don't really have to do this one. What about fall or trip? Okay, you're not going to fall. Okay, go ahead and sit down. So I noticed that when you were acting out these words, that there was differences in how you guys acted them out. Did you notice this as well? Yeah? Okay, good. Why might there be differences? Because really isn't like walking and pacing, they're both like moving, you're both walking. It isn't like smiling and smirking, both the smile. They're kind of the same thing, but why would you enact them differently?
I show the difference between them.
To show the difference between them. They're different meanings.
Pace is kind of like the tone at which you walk. Yeah. Pace is the pace at which you walk.
So could we all agree that different words carry different meaning, as he said up here? And could we also agree that different different words evoke or portray different feelings to the reader or the audience? So why might this be important in your first person narratives?
That's what you want to get across.
To make sure that you're getting across what you want to get across. Why else?
You don't want the reader to think the wrong thing.
Okay. So that they understand where you're coming from or the feeling that you want to portray. Because remember, in our first person narratives, we have our story and we have our detail and we have our first person. But it's really important that we just don't retell a story. We want them to actually feel how the narrator feels and be engaged. So vivid verbs help people get engaged instead of just he went, he became, he was, he is. They actually show an action and help them get engaged. So I have a couple examples from your guys' writing. And at the top, well here, let me show you some good examples first. That way we'll know how to fix them. Everyone see this pretty good? Okay, so in the first sentence, someone want to read me the first sentence?
The more I heard, the bigger my smile became.
We're right here, Stuart.
Oh. The voice stung my ears.
The voice stung my ears. What does that say to you guys?
So the voice hurt the ears and sting hurt me.
Sting is hurtful, so it probably wasn't a pleasant voice, was it? You guys kind of can get that sense because of their vivid verb. The voice stung. What about the second sentence? Want to read that?
Hush, whisper, fell off the wall.
All right. So where's the verb?
Fell.
Fell. And What does this one say to you guys? Does it do a good job of provoking a feeling?
Makes it seem like the whole room is silent.
The whole room got silent. Would everyone agree that this is more effective than just saying all of a sudden the room was silent? Well, let's look at a couple examples, and you guys can help me fix these and make these more effective, like the sentences we just saw. Let's put down here so you can reach it. Anyone want to read the first sentence?
I was so happy.
Keep
I
going.
couldn't help but have a little balance in my step. I walked into the classroom.
Okay. So what do you notice about this sentence in comparison to the last one?
It's 3.
Very good. What do you notice about this group of sentences that is different than the last that we looked at?
And boring.
What's boring about them?
Just like I said, like walked into the classroom, like in for better word for walk.
Walked is boring. What else is boring?
Happy.
Okay, we're gonna look at verbs, but you're right, this probably isn't very good. But okay, so if we want to focus on walked, how might we fix that to portray something more than just I walked into the classroom?
You said I pranced or skipped into the classroom.
Will you come put that up there? Yes, you will. Thank you for participating. Come on, Julius. Thank you.
I can't write.
Well, there's a box. It'll go perfect.
So we're
right there.
putting pranced.
Thank you. Oh, good job. So we all agree that by changing the verb, we get a better sense of how this character is feeling. We now see the bounce that they had in her step because she's prancing into the classroom instead of just walking. What about the second example?
I sat on the beanbag. It embraced me and made sure I was comfortable.
What do you guys see in this sentence that might be helpful to fix?
Sat.
That. What might we do differently so that we can see the embracing and the comfortableness as opposed to just that?
Lounged.
Lounge is a good one.
Plopped.
Plop. I like plop. Very good. So do you guys understand how this verb helps with the meaning of the sentence and helps the reader and the audience get a better feeling for what the narrator is trying to portray? What about this last one? Can someone come up here and fix this last one? Volunteers, Zach. Oh, Kevin. Okay, thank you. Okay, class.
The more I heard, the bigger my smile became.
What might we want to change?
There's the verb. The verb is here,
Yep, it's one of them.
so I'm gonna say grew.
Grew. That's very good, because then we can get a sense of it getting bigger and bigger and bigger and growing bigger as opposed to just became. You can't really envision or picture became. Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to do another activity so that I can see that you truly got this.